Leaf fans are hoping for a clean game. Gudas is hoping to legally commit a crime on skates. So yeah, puck drops at 7. Gudas' body count starts shortly after. Welcome to the Shift Report.
But no, like that's one of those guys where, you love him when he's on your team, but no matter where he plays off it, I feel like you just hate him.
Yeah, he's just a reckless player.
Yeah, like you have guys like Brad Marchand who are their games or their play style is kind of built off of being a bit of a rat. You know what I mean? Like kind of that play style of like, oh no, we're gonna literally we're gonna go and I'm gonna make life miserable for the other team, but. A guy like Gudas, like he's just, like you said, straight up reckless, like injuring players. But whatever.
Yeah,
he's not on my team.
He went after Crosby twice. Like he was he was intent to injure.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Same with I don't know. He says he feels bad for the Matthews injury.
But like, control your body, man.
I don't know.
Like he threw his knee out, and now Matthews has a grade 3.
Did it ever come out if he needed surgery?
I don't know. Not sure.
Oh well.
But regardless. Really sucks. Really sucks for Leafs fans because their season went from bad to worse. So,
dumpster fire franchise.
Speaking of going from bad to worse, we have big news from this past week. Like we said, welcome to the Shift Report with Jordan and Noah here. Sunday, March 29th was a big day in the NHL, specifically in the Pacific Division. For one team.
Shockingly in the Pacific Division.
Shockingly. Yeah, whatever happens there, right? No. But the Golden Knights fire Bruce Cassidy with 8 games left in the regular season, and they hire John Tortorella immediately after to take his place.
You fire an Olympic assistant coach. You hire an Olympic assistant coach.
Lateral move?
I don't know. What are they looking for in Tortorella?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll look at the stats. Okay, Tortorella has led his teams to 12 playoff appearances in 23 seasons. Now, I don't want to, be that guy, but like I think it's going to be 13 and 24 because if Vegas misses the playoffs, that's going to be.
What are they going to do? Fire Tortorella then?
Yeah, fire Tortorella. Like, come on now. But it's pretty likely that they make the playoffs at this point. I think.
Yeah. I don't understand why you would fire him. I think it's pointless. Like the last 8 games, you're going to be using some sort of hybrid of Bruce Cassidy's systems.
Oh,
like
for
it's
sure.
Just drill. You've played what? There's 82 games in a season, so 70. Well, I can't do math.
74, yeah.
74 of them you've played under Bruce Cassidy. You're not going to go and completely change your systems. Even in the playoffs, it's not going to be the same. I genuinely think it's pointless.
8 games might have actually been wrong. It might be 9 games, but regardless, it doesn't really matter. It's just splitting hairs. But yeah, I just feel like this is not a smart move right before the playoffs because your team. No, it is 8 games. I'm right.
Yeah, it is 8.
Let's go. I'm that guy. No. Yeah, it just seems like it's gonna cause confusion for the players. Like I get it. Bruce Cassidy might not have led Vegas to the record of their dreams, but their stats are genuinely not bad. Like if you look at their forward stats, their defensive stats, it seems like it's been a lot of luck going against them. Yeah. Now that I looked into it, but hey,
I don't know. Like
it's their choice.
I was listening to the SDPN podcast.
Yeah.
And they were more talking about Bruce Cassidy doesn't like a single man or a single man effort.
Oh.
And it's more about just developing the system. So yeah, like they obviously have some like not great stats.
Yeah.
Like with Eichel not scoring on the power play this year.
That is surprising.
Marner only has 1 point in his last 6 games, and it's their first season with 40 losses. It's including overtime and regulation.
Which is absurd. Like they are honestly without the OT loss rule, they wouldn't even be sniffing a playoff spot.
No.
So, that's just wild. And you'd think that the Golden Knights wouldn't be in this position, right? Because they at the time of the coaching change, they were kind of stacked on paper. Like they're the only team with 6 50-point scorers. I don't know off the top of my head who those are, but I'm pretty sure it's Mark Stone, Jack Eichel, Pavel Dorofeyev, Mitch Marner, Thomas Hertl, and then I can't think of the sixth one, but regardless, they're the only team with 6 50-point scores. You'd think with that amount of scoring spread out, they would be able to make, I don't know, some sort of success happen, but it's
just
really
not
weird.
happening.
So just an interesting thing. I'm almost certain that this happened more than once before, because I'm fairly certain it happened twice in the 2000 to 2010 kind of time period too. But the only other time I could find where a team in a playoff position fired their coach in the same situation or similar situation to Vegas was Lou Lamoriello with the New Jersey Devils in 1999 to 2000.
Winning?
So what's funny is they were actually the first seed in the league. Like they were number 1 in the league, and they fired their coach with 8 games left.
And Devils won in 99, didn't they?
I don't think so.
Or was that Colorado? I know they won around there.
It's very possible. I should have done my research here. But the reasoning there was because you're right. They won in 2000. That's crazy. So it paid off. It paid off.
I guess
That's
so.
horrifying. Oh my gosh. They signed. It looks like they signed Larry Robinson, and then he took them to the promised land. So there's some precedent before, not much, but there's a little bit of precedent, and it seems that this is kind of what they're going for. They're hoping for.
Like the only thing that I can see that changes, like some of the biggest critiques I've seen is that the players are too relaxed.
Yeah.
They're not. So all I see is happening is Tortorella is just going to increase that intensity on Cassidy's systems.
Yeah, it's very possible.
But other than that, I don't see anything changing.
No,
I genuinely don't see anything. Like the only thing that will happen is that Marner will play wing. I don't know why he's on center.
Doesn't make sense, yeah. I mean, he can play center, but he shouldn't, really.
He's only put up 1 point in the last 6 games. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not his place.
No. So I just want to get your instant take. If we're going like, I guess I could say win, loss, or like even. But what would you say for Vegas? Is firing their coach, replacing Bruce Cassidy with John Tortorella, a win, a loss, or just kind of a lateral move?
I have no idea.
No idea.
At the moment, I feel like it's kind of like the 25-26 NHL story. You know, you have the Marner to Vegas.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it could pay off for Toronto.
Could.
It could be a dumpster fire. I'll leave that up to interpretation on how that went.
Yep.
The Jari Skinner trade could work out very well for the Oilers. Could be a dumpster fire.
Yep.
I'll leave that up for interpretation. And I think this is one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Even with this, I don't think it's going to change whether they get out in the first round, whether they get out in the second round.
Yeah.
They're not making it to the Western Conference Final.
No.
They're at best a second round team, but they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
To like most likely the Oilers.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you making this coaching change now, it kind of makes you think like, oh, this is going to happen anyways in the offseason. Like, regardless of if Vegas would have made it to like the second round.
Oh, exactly.
Unless they would have won the cup, this coaching change is going to happen regardless. So I kind of like, I don't exactly see why they'd make it now because it messes up their system, but their guy, it seems, because they made it so quickly, was John Tortorella. Like they're gonna put him into office.
But why though?
Yeah, that part I don't understand.
I don't understand why. To me, I do agree that it was going to happen in the offseason regardless.
Yeah.
No matter what. Maybe if they had won the cup by some miracle, possibly.
That's never going to happen.
But it wasn't. It was never going to happen.
No.
But like, just out of respect, like, just let the guy finish off his season.
Yep. So I mean, you got to feel bad for him, right?
Yeah,
like,
you do.
He's obviously
he'll be in a job within the year.
Yeah, I mean,
like, there's 30 teams looking.
There are, and I mean, he was making lots of money, and so it's not like we can be like, oh, he got fired, like, oh, he's gonna be screwed financially. No, he's coaches make a good amount. I don't think coach salaries are public information from what
because they're not part of the cap.
Because they're not part of the cap, so they don't need to be public information. But he's probably fine. But some things that might have led to like immediately Torts is our guy kind of conversation. Vegas, again, at the time of the coaching change, had the second worst team save percentage in the NHL, behind only the Vancouver Canucks. and or ahead of only the Vancouver Canucks. And then they were actually the worst at 5-on-5. They had the worst team save percentage in the NHL at 5-on-5, which just means that both their goalies combined, they like averaging of the saves, they have the worst in the league.
It makes you like they have a good decor.
Yeah. Well, and they picked up Rasmus Anderson. Like they have Noah Hannafin, Rasmus Anderson, Shea Theodore, and I'm blanking on every other player that I ever knew. But like Luchek's, I think he's a decent player. But anyways, they have like 3 to 4 solid D-men. They're just playing like they're playing terrible. Like it's just not good.
Well, and they have the least amount of shot attempts in the league too, right?
I believe so. Yeah, they're just not shooting that much at all. But one thing with Torts is like this guy guided. Well, this is in 2004. He was coaching. Now I forget who he was coaching in 2004. But regardless, he led Nikolai Habibulin, the Bulin Wall.
Oh, that would have been the Lightning when they won.
Yeah, that would have been Lightning. So he led the Bulin Wall, Oilers legend, by the way, to a Stanley Cup in 2004 with a 16-7 record.
That's crazy.
And that was a .933 save percentage and 5 shutouts during the postseason. Now, obviously, that's not all on Torts. You can give very little credit to Torts for that.
Yeah.
But he also kind of was the one that guided Bobrovsky in the Blue Jackets when they upset Tampa in round 1 of 2019. And now look at how Bobrovsky's doing, right? So Adin Hill has that kind of pedigree for... He has that Stanley Cup pedigree, right? Like he won the Cup with Vegas in 2023, 2022? 2023, yeah. Yeah, because the Oilers lost them in the second round, so that would make sense. So it's like maybe he can be the goalie whisperer, right? And I think the Vegas owner, I believe, or... Shoot, I forget what it's Ken McMahon, I think his name is, or something like that. Regardless, a member of the Vegas organization came out earlier today and said, "I like our goalies. I don't like our goaltending," or something like that. Like I like the guys, but I don't like how they're playing, and I think we can turn it around. You know what I mean? So maybe that's another reason why they put Torts in, because
just
see
some
this
fresh breath air.
Breath
of
fresh
air.
Yeah, a breath of fresh air.
Breath of fresh air. Yeah.
Hey, at least
that does work.
It works. Yeah. So, and it looks like Tortorella has like his kind of trademark shot blocking mindset, or that kind of defensive structure. So he might try to instill that into like the Vegas back end and change things around, because like I said, worst team save percentage in the league at 5-on-5. That's not just a goalie problem. Yeah.
And you can't I feel like you're solely in the season. You can't be benching guys if they're not playing well. Like he can't be full Torts yet.
No, he's got to give it some time.
Like the Torts effect is start off with lots and lots of success.
Yeah.
Taper off, start benching guys. Guys start turning on you. You lose a dressing room, and Torts is gone.
And Torts, that's
every single team he's played for.
Every single team, yeah.
So,
like the one thing that Vegas already does well is they rank quite highly in reducing high quality shot attempts against.
Yeah.
But their defense has still been lacking for some reason. Like they're actually doing all right at reducing the shots, or the quality of shots against. But something's got to give with either it's the goaltending or the defense. That's like
I think their forwards are fine. I think again, it's too late in the season to start restructuring your core.
Yeah.
But next season, like this is why I wish they would have waited till summer.
Yeah.
And then you can restructure your forwards, restructure your D. And you don't even have to get new guys, just move them around. Sometimes that's all you need.
For sure. I mean, even looking at making trades at that point, or I don't know, like picking up free agents that pop up. Like you have so much more flexibility at that point as a coach to kind of advise your GM on the path that you want your team to take.
Exactly. And that's where I see a new coach being good.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. When they actually have time to mold their team.
Yeah. And it's a do or die situation in Vegas. Their guys are on the tail ends of their prime, I would say, besides like Eichel and Marner.
Yeah. But those two are younger yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 90% of their teams on the tail end.
It's crazy
of their prime.
Marner's only 28?
28.
That's crazy.
28 or 29.
He feels like he's been around.
Because he's a year older than Eichel.
Oh, is he?
He was in 2014. Eichel was no, he was in the same draft as Eichel, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He's 28,
he's the
turning
same
29
year.
in May.
Yeah, same year as
So he's
Eichel.
younger than McDavid. But
Yeah,
regardless, that's neither here nor there. All right, so kind of my big question is, do you think Torts will improve this team enough for a deep playoff run, or does he have the capability to do so?
He has the capability, just not now.
Yeah.
And I feel like the last couple of teams we've seen Torts play, like, honestly, probably since, I'm trying to think here. This might be a stretch, but Vancouver, maybe Columbus, where he's like actually given a team that can compete for a cup.
Yeah.
Because Philly, Columbus had moments of brilliance.
They did. I mean, did they have Gaudreau already when he took over? No, I don't think they did.
No, but he had like Panarin and Bobrovsky, those guys.
Yeah.
Who was he? Yeah, he was at the Rangers for a bit.
He kind of bounced around.
But I think this is the first time he's given a team where he can do something. I think we're going to see a different Tortorella.
Yeah, at least next season. Yeah, I'd agree with you. I don't think that this really reopens Vegas' Stanley Cup window for the year. Like, it's just not.
Again, we could be wrong.
We could be wrong, but like looking at the West and seeing how Vegas has played over the season, I don't think a coaching change is going to be make that drastic of a difference.
Not yet. I think Winnipeg is they've 8 games left, right? I think they're in full push mode. They've scrapped the tank idea.
Yeah.
They're 10-5-5 in their last 20. Not good enough, but okay.
Well, that's like a points percentage of 75%, right?
It's still not good enough for where they put themselves in.
Yeah, I'd agree. 3
points out of the playoff spot. Nashville keeps losing. They have their next 8 games, all very winnable.
Yeah.
The only one that I see question marks is the Dallas game.
Yeah.
But other than that, because they got Chicago, Columbus, or then Dallas, and Columbus should win those 2 for sure. Seattle be tough, but winnable. St. Louis, they have to win.
Yes.
Like any central matchup, they just have to clean house.
Yeah. I mean, if we look at their strength of schedule, they have the 9th easiest schedule to finish the year. Unfortunately, the teams that they're chasing also have like relatively easy schedules. But like you said, I think they're in full push mode as well.
They have to be.
They have to be with kind of how they've been playing and how they've been deploying their players. Yeah.
And they're only missing 2 major guys right now, and those are just our depth pieces in Nemesnikov and Niederreiter.
Right.
But our decor looks phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
With getting rid of Shen and Stanley, like. They couldn't, watching Shen skate was like watching Tom Brady sprint.
Yeah, you'd rather watch paint dry. Yeah, jeez.
So painful.
Yeah.
And, I just find it funny that he asked for a trade because he wanted more playing time, but now he's benched. He hasn't seen a lick of the Sabres yet.
Yeah. Shen? Oh, yeah. Stanley's
been playing.
Well, speaking of Stanley, he's had a massive hit the other day.
That was insane.
If you want to see what that is, we posted it to our socials. But just
good hit. I don't know, Shane Wright. I don't know why that made me happy.
Yeah, I mean, you have something that's 6'7" coming down and just bulldozing you. Like it's gonna be big.
Yeah. Good hit too.
Good hit.
It was clean hit.
Yeah, very clean hit.
Anyway, with the addition of Bryson, there's so much speed on the back end now, and young guys.
Yes.
And Fleury's been finding his role within the team. It seems like now.
Yeah, I think they added some much needed youth.
Yeah.
Like they were getting old.
And where is it? Yeah. Per Winnipeg, I think it was the Free Press or Sports. Murat, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher his name. Murat Addis. Mm-hmm. So he did an interview with, I don't think it was the Free Press, but that doesn't matter. He did an interview with, what's the head coach name? Arneal. And so Elias Salmonson was supposed to be an AHL player for the 25-26 season.
Oh, okay.
And then a fill-in role, kind of like Hanola, in the 26-27 season.
Yeah.
He's been deployed for the top 4 now. And he's been in the top 4 for the last handful of games.
Hey.
And he's been doing absolutely amazing.
I mean, I don't really follow the Jets all too closely, but from what I've heard from my coworkers who are big Jets fans, they love Samuelson.
Oh, he's so good. Yeah, and then having Pionk back has been huge. He's on the
yeah.
first line with Morrissey.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to go back to Salmonson for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Great player on the Moose, or was on the Moose. Now might be a full-time role on the Jets.
Well, probably.
Does this expose a deeper issue on how the Jets develop their players?
How so?
As in, they lock their guys to the Moose for a very long time. Like Perfetti, I think, was there for 4 years. Lambert was there for 4 years. And like Perfetti, I can kind of understand. He took a little bit of he was slow to develop, but now he's a great player.
Yeah.
But Lambert is amazing. He deserves to be like playing top minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he should be on the second line. Like, yeah, he doesn't like he's on the fourth line. He's not going to put up a lot of points.
No, but that's not what you're expecting him to be at that point, right? You're expecting O-zone starts, or D-zone starts, depending if he's a two-way player. I don't really know.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's been great. His back check is amazing.
Yeah. So then
But-
eat D-zone face-offs and just get pucks up ice.
Yeah, and one of the biggest complaints is that our second line doesn't have nearly enough speed.
Okay, right. Jonathan Taves, second line center?
He's been playing third and fourth, and Lowry's been on our second line.
Okay.
So, I don't understand. Like, an NHL insider said that the Jets are expected to be very aggressive to address that second line issue.
Makes sense.
But why not just use the guys we do have?
Solve it internally.
Solve it internally. You don't have to go spend the money. Just pull up Lambert, put him in that second line position. Give him a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then we have Connor, Scheifele, Velarde, which is our
That's a
three
good
guys.
pairing. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
and then Perfetti, Nemesnikov, Lambert. Gives me the Ehlers, Nemesnikov, Perfetti line vibes.
Yeah, I mean Ehlers was dynamite there, but
Yeah, he's not going to be as fast as Ehlers.
probably not.
But then, our line three would be Koepke, Lowry, Rosen, which is amazing. Koepke, I was reading today, Koepke keeps on getting more expensive every game he plays. So Jets might want to think about signing him sooner than later.
Do that extension now while they have him for like $2 million a year.
And then I know Barron's on the center, but have Barron, Taves, and I hope Nyquist is gone next year. But
I mean, I don't think there's any way they keep him on.
no, and I think Taves is good to have for like those key face-offs. Like,
Just a veteran presence as well in the locker room. I just hope they don't sign him for $1 million bonuses next year like they did this year.
Not that he'll be getting any of them, but
Well, he got a bunch because
really?
it was games played. Yeah, so I guess
he
his
played
salaries.
most of them.
I think his salary's even if they don't make the playoffs, is like $3 million, $3.5 million, which isn't terrible for his.
No, and he did enough.
Yeah, you probably want him to do a little bit more for that, but
Yeah, maybe a couple more assists, be a little more offensively present, but
yeah, probably.
he worked hard.
He did. He's a hard worker.
I think for his first season back, I'm happy.
Yeah, and I think you should be.
And if we can get him for like $1 million or even $2 million next year,
yeah, that'll be huge.
who cares? Sign him.
Well, and so that whole solving your problems internally issue, or solution rather, it makes a lot of sense because from an outside perspective, we have this guy, we've been nurturing him, he'll know our systems well, we won't have to pay him an arm and a leg to get him here. But at the same time, I feel like for GMs, it feels like a bit of a risk because it's how about we go out and get this guy that's already proven himself in the NHL long term, right?
Yeah.
I'll use the Oilers as an example, like a Jason Dickinson. Like the Oilers were looking for a third line center all season. They tried Josh Szymanski, they tried Adam Henrique, but now they go out and get Jason Dickinson, and that completely changes the complexion of the forward group. Yeah. Whereas now they have Josh Szymanski as kind of like a fourth line grinder type. Now the Draisaitl's always kind of playing like a third line center role, but regardless, this young German player is now getting a chance to develop in a less crucial role or a less pressured role.
Well, and I feel like with Lambert, he's a second line winger, right?
Yeah.
So that's already a little bit less pressure for we're looking for a second line center. No, you go. Yeah, you go trade for him. You go sign a guy in the off season. Don't try to put a 20-year-old on that.
No, I agree with you.
But just give him a chance. If it doesn't give him 10 games,
especially now.
Yeah, right. He should be playing. He should not be on the fourth line right now.
No,
put him on the second. We have nothing to lose.
Yeah,
Jets are in a and even if we do not make the playoffs, we don't get a deep pick. I don't think we're in a bad place. We have all of our guys locked, our core guys locked in long term. We do. Yeah, it's disappointing for them.
Yeah.
restructure a bit in the offseason, fresh start.
Well, and like you said, even if we don't make the playoffs, like the West is so bad that if they finish even, I don't know, like out of 16 teams in the West, if they finish 11th, that's probably still bottom 8 in the league. So they have a shot at like a guy like Carson Corrales or another high impact player
for sure,
could potentially actually move the needle for them.
That's what I think. Like if we don't make it, like there's no. It's disappointing as a fan, but like we're not in a Vegas situation where it's like our guys are getting too old for this.
Yeah.
Like Scheisse is up there in age, but he's aging like fine wine. He's adjusting his game
sure.
well.
For sure.
And Velarde and Connor are getting into their primes, maybe, and Perfetti's still got a little bit of ways to go.
Yeah, like I like this situation that the Jets are in far better than I liked what the Oilers were having to do in the beginning of the season, because the Oilers, they lost like a few, I don't know, pieces that were very impactful last season. Okay, they lost a few, and so they had to bring in a guy like Matt Savoy and Ike Howard and these guys that hadn't proven themselves, and it didn't work out right away. Like now Matt Savoy's a beast, but Ike Howard's now in Bakersfield, right? But for the Jets, like they really have nothing to lose having Brad Lambert up there. They have everything to gain. Like if all of a sudden Lambert starts to play like a top 6 winger or something,
perfect,
amazing, because he's decently fast. He's got good game sense. He's a decent 2-way player. Like what more do you want out of that? That solves one of your issues right there.
Yeah.
So,
and in the offseason we have $31 million in cap space.
Yeah, the Jets have no problem.
No, like it'll go down when we sign Rosen and Perfetti. It sounds like Perfetti's gonna sign again, which is perfect.
Are they gonna really demand that much money though? Like Perfetti, what, $4 million?
I probably close. I don't know, because he's having kind of a off season.
Yeah,
it might be around 4, but lock him in long term.
Yeah, why not? He has potential.
Yeah, he has great potential. And you've invested this long. Why would you sign him to another like 2 years? Like
100%.
No, let's lock him in long term. He's been nothing but up.
Yeah, like bridge deals. When you start bridging guys over and over again, that's when you get stuck in like a Darnell Nurse contract or like a guy that leaves after the bridge deal's over because he, I don't know, has a better situation elsewhere, a better opportunity elsewhere to win and make money, which is exactly what the league is about, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'd sign maybe Perfetti a 4.5 by 4.
Yeah,
4.5 by 5.
I mean, you don't need to give him an 8-year. Oh, actually, you can't even do an 8-year contract after this year. But you don't need to give him a 7-year contract.
No, you don't, because he's 23 right now. 24 actually. His birthday's in January, February.
You give him a 4-year contract.
You're getting him into his prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
at that point you can pay him more. He probably won't even want to sign a 7-year contract because he thinks he'll be better in 4 years.
Exactly. I don't see a loss. And our decor is great. Hellebuck's good. Comrie's there. He's actually really good.
He's been playing fantastic. On the list, he was like top 10 in the last 20 games when I was looking at the Joel Hofer statistics. So,
anyway, that's...
If the Jets do make the playoffs, it's almost a guarantee that they play Colorado round 1. I don't see that being any other outcome.
No.
Do you think they can make some noise?
The fans will make noise.
The fans will... That's true.
The whiteout will be loud.
Yep, that is a fact.
Statistically, the numbers are in their favor.
Oh.
Against the Colorado.
That is right.
The season series is tied.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think they will win? No, I don't think. But they have nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
They might just go in like, let's just go have some fun.
But
like, it's playoffs. Let's have some fun.
But Hellebuck knows how to play in big games now.
I'm going based off what I've seen, not after one game in the Olympics where it was 3-on-3.
That's true.
I'm not doing that.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
But
I personally think they could make some noise. Like they have a good team.
I could see it going to a game 7. I don't see them winning.
No, I don't.
I see them having a lot of fun though.
Well, I mean, you shut down Nathan McKinnon, and that Avs team looks a lot worse.
But let's be real. Like the Avs are a monster in the playoffs.
They're a monster, yeah. But they lost round 1 2 years in a row now. No. They lost round 2 in 20.
Last year they got bounced round 1
by Dallas, and then the year before that I think they got bounced round 2 by Dallas. And then the year before that they won the cup.
They won in 20.
No. The year before that they lost to Seattle. Oh my gosh.
That's right. Because what 2020 and 2021 was, they won in 22.
Yeah, when Edmonton made the Western Conference Finals,
They got
swept.
bounced 4-0.
That was 2022, and then Vegas won 2023, Florida 2024, Florida 2025, and now we're okay.
Yeah, but let's be real. That Colorado team was just a monster.
Yeah, they were not.
There was no stopping them.
No, I mean they got Landeskog back just in time for the playoffs, and they didn't. They didn't have Landeskog. No, or they did. I forget. It's been so long ago. Regardless, I think the Jets can make some noise.
If they make it,
if they make it,
yeah, we'll see.
If you were in their shoes, like you being a Jets fan, would you rather they just tank?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Fair enough.
If you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have been like, "What the heck are you doing? Why are you winning?"
Yeah, fair enough.
But now it's like, okay, I see why you're winning. Like, let's do this.
Yeah, might as well. All right.
But,
so there's 2 other Western Canadian teams. 3 other Western Canadian teams other than Winnipeg that we can talk about. We're not going to talk about Vancouver right now because nobody really cares about Vancouver. They're last in the league.
Sorry, Vancouver fans.
Sorry,
we love you, but like, your team's so boring right now.
There's no news. Like, there's literally nothing to talk about. They are terrible.
Actually, they did score 7 on Calgary the other night.
How many of them are own goals? Oh, no, none? Okay.
No.
That's true, but then they let Zane Parekh score a worldie of a goal.
that was a rocket.
Yeah, also check that out on our socials if you want to see
Calgary
that.
didn't score. Vancouver won that game, right?
Did they?
Hold on.
I thought Calgary won.
I don't want to look stupid. I think Calgary might have won.
Certain Calgary won, actually. That's why I was like confused at first. But I could be wrong. I believe it was 7-3.
Was it Sunday or I think it was Saturday?
Saturday, yeah. Calgary won 7-3.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Zane Parekh had a 3-point game.
My bad. Vancouver led in 7.
Yes. No, Zane Parekh had a 2-point game. Goal and an assist.
I like that Parekh.
He's going to be a fantastic player.
A lot to be excited about for a Calgary fan.
For
New
sure.
arena, good future. I mean, kind of a crappy season. You've had a couple disappointing seasons.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of downs for Calgary, like passing of Goudreau. Or Goudreau leaving, then passing, losing Kachuk in the same season. Thinking you got a good Huberdeau, but bit of a dud season before, scoring 112 points.
Yeah, something like that.
Thinking hey, maybe we are still a playoff team. No.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have a Sasha Barkov.
You don't. It's tough times for Calgary, and this season, it's just not going to get any better for them. Well,
unless they play more teams like Vancouver.
No, they have the worst, the toughest schedule to end the year, according to Tankathon. They play Colorado 3 times, Dallas once, Anaheim once, and Vegas once. Their easiest matchups are the Kings, the Kraken, and the Mammoth. So it's like they don't really have an easy game. I mean, no game's easy for Calgary, but
sorry, Calgary.
Yeah. So
you have a new arena coming though. Yeah.
Woo! World Cup of Hockey 2028, baby.
Poor Calgary.
Yeah. So my question is, like, we were kind of talking about them finishing, bottom 5 in the league, right? Getting like a top 5 draft pick, which is kind of expected.
Yeah.
But looking at their schedule, do you think there's a legitimate chance that they could finish second last, potentially grabbing that second overall pick?
They're 3 points away from the Blackhawks.
Yeah, 1 point 1 point ahead of New York.
Yeah. They could still make the playoffs.
Calgary, hey,
You're not eliminated yet.
When I was writing this up, I was like, dang, they're only 7 points out. Like, it's actually, there is a world where Calgary makes a push.
There is a world, probably not this world.
No, it's not.
Especially with their schedule. But it very well could be that. I mean, I think Vancouver's pretty much got that one locked down in the bottom.
Yeah, I think statistically, if they win every single game and Calgary loses every single game, they could tie for last place.
Yeah, well, they have 10 games left.
I did the math.
Yeah, so
Calgary's at 70 points. Vancouver's at 50. They need to win. They need 20 points, and that's 10 wins.
Yes, but if they lose 2 more, then they secure last, right? I think
they lose 1 more.
Oh,
no, that's right. Because Chicago, I forgot about Chicago. My bad. I was thinking of Calgary. Yeah. So if they lose 2 more, then they secure last. That's my bad.
And then they are playing tonight, March 30th, time of recording, so they could secure last place tonight. Good for them.
But no, they need to. Oh, maybe at the time I made these stats, things are different. But I thought they. I thought they would have to lose because Chicago could still technically catch them even if they lose one more.
They're catching
Because they're
them
at
the
67.
wrong way.
Yeah. Because 17 points. So potentially Chicago could still finish last even if Vancouver loses one. But regardless, it's not really that big news.
So I guess if Canucks lose
bad.
tonight and Blackhawks
win, then it's over.
Win.
Then
But
it's over.
I hope they don't win because their next game is the Jets.
Yeah, we'd hope not.
So,
But and looking at Chicago, like they have the 12th best remaining strength of schedule. The Rangers have the 5th worst. So there is a chance that Calgary could drop.
I hope
get
they
that.
do.
Yeah, honestly, I it sounds bad. Well, okay, as an Edmonton fan, I like to prey on their downfall, but at this point, I actually want the Western Canadian teams to do better.
When the
'cause
Battle of
we've been
Alberta
so
was amazing when they had the Calgary
bad.
like with Kachuk. Like, so I know no one likes Kachuk, but like it made it probably the most entertaining games of the season.
Dude, that series was absurd.
I was in Edmonton. It was hostile.
Yeah, I believe
I didn't want to even mention the word Calgary. Like the city was orange.
I mean, Edmonton rightfully so beat them in 5 games, so it's like
Yeah.
wasn't anything difficult, right? But yeah, I still remember game 1. It was like 5-1, and the Oilers brought it back and tied it 6-6 or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they did the same last year against LA. They were down 5-1 and ended up tying it up, and then LA won with 40 seconds left. But
I was in the plane. I was in a plane flying to Edmonton in game 1, and the pilot would keep on updating us on the score. He was a Calgary fan, so he kept the door locked.
I believe it. Yeah, as you probably should. Well, and then actually something that just now that you talk about Kachuk, in that game, I remember distinctly Kachuk. I think it was the 8-6 goal or something like that. But the Flames had 2 guys in the box. Kachuk was the second one in the box, but he came out first. So the first penalty got taken off, and Kachuk jumped out of the box.
But he was the second penalty.
But he was supposed to be the second guy, and then he goes and scores on the breakaway.
Did they count it?
They counted it. They didn't catch
Never
it, but
caught it.
everybody else, like even the commentator said, why was he out? Like he was supposed to be in the box still. So I mean, that's a long time ago. It
Dude,
doesn't
I
really
guess that's
it
something
doesn't
you
really
can't
matter.
challenge.
You can't challenge it either.
Technically.
No. So I mean, I could be misremembering as well, but I have a vivid memory of Kachuk being the first one out of the box when he shouldn't have been. But anyways, that's a long pass. Well, you say it's long pass. It's only in 3 years, and since then Calgary has done nothing. They've been so bad, which is
And
sad.
Edmonton has gone up.
And Edmonton has gone up. So, yeah, I hope that they. I don't know. I hope that they get a good draft pick this year. They deserve somebody.
Well,
They already have Zane Parekh.
It's funny. I forget where I saw this, but the last time Bettman hyped up a team so much, which he's doing in Calgary now, he's like, "Oh, the nice arena. Like Calgary's got a lot to be excited for." That team wins the draft lottery.
Yeah.
So, like, I hope Vancouver gets it for the sake of the franchise. I think it's gonna go to Calgary, just for the sake
so
of.
too.
I feel like to a point it is controlled in a way.
Well, this might be a good talking point next week or the week after. Like, Bettman's been in office for 33 years now. Canadian teams haven't won the cup for 33 years.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk about rigging drafts and this and that. Maybe it's time that we look into exactly the different conspiracies that Bettman has against him since he's come into office. We just explore them. That'd be really fun, I think.
That would be fun, actually.
So maybe if you guys want to see that next couple weeks, let us know, because I think seeing it, like, not proving, I guess, but looking into Bettman's tenure as commissioner and seeing kind of how things have went and why Canadian teams might not have won. Obviously, he's not. We hope he's not controlling everything with in the back, but you never know. So it's always a talk in Canada about Bettman and getting him out of the office. Nobody in Canada really likes Bettman, but yeah, maybe that's something interesting that we look into in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So not the last thing, but one of the other things that I kind of like to talk about, sticking with Western Canadian teams, we covered Winnipeg, we covered Calgary, we talked about Vancouver.
We mentioned Vancouver.
we mentioned Vancouver.
They're there.
They are a Western Canadian team. The most exciting. I shouldn't even say that anymore. Winnipeg's kind of exciting right now.
I'd say the most interesting.
Most interesting or most with
Most
most
on the
potential.
line.
Yeah, is Edmonton, right? They're on fire right now. They have won their last 3 games, beating Vegas, Anaheim, and Utah. It was Utah, then Vegas, then Anaheim.
The 2 key games.
3 key. Well, yeah, 2 key games. Vegas and Anaheim, but
3 key games.
But Utah as well, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, they don't have Leon Draisaitl for any of those games. So, first off, they have the 7th easiest strength of schedule to end the season. Okay, so that means out of all the games that they are like playing, they have the 7th easiest strength of schedule. Now I'm going to look up exactly what. Oh, I had it here. Here, yeah, it's right here. What exactly, like what teams they'll be playing? They have. If I look here, they play Colorado once, which is their big test.
Yeah.
Then they have Vancouver, Chicago, San Jose, LA, Seattle, and then Vegas again. So 4 of those games, actually 5 of those games, you'd expect them to win 10 times out of 10. Like that's Vancouver, Chicago, San Jose, LA, and Seattle. You expect them to win those. Vegas has been Edmonton's child, and then Colorado is a tough game.
Yeah.
Realistically, do you think that they can win the Pacific for the first time since the 86-87 season?
Realistically, yes.
Yeah?
Arguably, they are the best team in the Pacific. They've just had some unfortunate
runs of play.
Yeah, not... It is what it is, whether it's dealing with goalie issues, line issues, whatever it is. I feel like they've just been unlucky, but they have they have most of the pieces. Now it's putting it together, which I think they are doing.
I think so too. And I mean, the one big bright spot that I've seen for the Oilers in recent times, in the last couple weeks, actually even since the Olympic break, is the budding duo, I should say, or the budding connection between Connor McDavid and Matt Savoy. Matt Savoy has been unbelievable. He's been almost a point per game since the Olympic break.
How old is he?
He is 22, I think.
He's a Celebrini. That's what it is.
Well,
just kidding.
No, this is his rookie season. Yes, 22. He turned 22 on January 1st, so he's fresh 22, and he's New Year's baby. He was the guy that they traded Ryan McLeod and Tyler Tullio for to Buffalo back in 2024. So he hasn't really had much of a... He started the season off really rough. He had like 1 point in his first 30 games or something like that. He didn't really... Not 30. It was whatever. He had 1 point in his first many games. But then after that, he just blown up. And now he's getting time with Connor McDavid since Draisaitl's out, so they had to kind of switch things up. Man, he has been special. And now playing with him, like McDavid looks joyful. Like you can kind of tell McDavid can do crazy things, but he'll just have like a oh yay, and he'll just whatever high five his teammates and then go to the bench.
Shoulders are slouched. The last 2 games, I've seen McDavid genuinely joyful. Like he's score and he actually has a smile on his face, and he's not charismatic at all.
No. So it's like he's actually happy now, and I think that partially has to do with how the team is playing around him, maybe how the Oilers are doing, and I think that's a good sign.
Well, and I think they're in a great place, kind of no matter who. Like, genuinely, their ceiling is the Western Conference Final.
I mean, I'd say their ceiling is a cup winner. That's maybe come from a bias.
That might be a bit biased, but I understand.
But
where you're coming from.
we're talking like if all the stars align, they could win the cup.
100%.
So. I don't know. That's a biased Oilers perspective, but continue.
But I just think they're going to most likely play Colorado or Dallas.
Or Winnipeg.
They're not playing Winnipeg.
I'm kidding. Breaking news. The Leafs fire Brad Treliving. Sorry. Just saw that on my phone.
That just happened now?
Toronto parts ways with general manager Brad Treliving after 3 seasons.
Well, that didn't last long.
Whoa. Sorry, I just completely interrupted this entire conversation.
That's insane.
The Leafs fire Brad Treliving after 3 seasons.
Who do they hire? Bruce Cassidy for GM?
Wouldn't that be something? Holy.
Yeah. That's insane.
So
let's talk about that.
So Treliving was hired in 2023 and led the Maple Leafs to back-to-back postseason appearances. However, Toronto's on track to miss the 2026 playoffs amid a highly disappointing campaign. More to come. This is from the Score. Josh Wegman.
Yeah, no. Sportsnet
Toronto Star.
Yeah, throughout the course of this is Sportsnet. It just says Sportsnet staff. I guess I just want to get this as
quick as possible.
Yeah, throughout the course of the season, there's been deep analysis into both the current state of the Maple Leafs organization and the direction needed to achieve the ultimate goal of delivering a Stanley Cup championship to the city. Not happening. Said Maple Leafs Sports Entertainment President and CEO Keith Pelly.
Yeah.
Brad Treliving is a man, that we all have deep respect and appreciation for, both as a hockey executive and as a person, but it was determined that the club must chart a new course under different leadership. The organization is grateful for all that Brad has contributed in his nearly 3 years with the Maple Leafs, and we wish him and his family the very best.
Wow. I mean,
I'm going to be honest with you. His 3 years was a dumpster fire.
Was abysmal.
You lost Marner. Horrible trade with Boston. Was it with Boston?
Brandon Carlo for a first and a third or something like that. Absurd.
You fumbled McMahon. You fumbled Scott Lawton.
Yeah, and Nicholas Roy as well.
Yeah.
Or Nicholas Roy, whatever.
Awful 3 years.
Yeah, honestly terrible. Like, that is...
You didn't...
Chiarelli levels.
Yeah,
It was bad. Now, I read an interesting comment here, too. Could Berube be next? Could they pull a Vegas Golden Knights and fire their coach?
I don't think they will.
Not right now.
Unless they just be like, screw it, we're resetting now.
Yeah. But
I don't
like. I get it. Like, I get firing Brad Treliving right now because the GM is kind of one of those things. After the trade deadline, fire them whenever. Like,
and he had a terrible.
He has been so bad. He's been really, really poor.
Yeah.
I don't think they fire Berube now. I think if they are going to fire him, the season's done. Like, they're not making the playoffs, almost certainly. There's nothing they can salvage out of it. If maybe they sit down and have a few conversations with him during the playoffs, they don't like what he's got to say. They fire him, get a new front office in entirely.
Yeah. Now, hear me out.
Yeah.
Bruce Cassidy, Pete DeBoer.
Oh, my gosh.
No, actually, now I won't go down that road. What if Bruce Cassidy replaced Knobloch?
I don't think the Oilers fire Knobloch.
No, not now.
Unless they lose round one, I don't think they fire Knobloch.
Yeah. If they lose round one, he's gone.
Oh, yeah. It was disappointing. And he's, whatever, his I don't know, just overall demeanor, I don't think is suiting how the Oilers need to have things run. But, bring it back to, like, the Leafs, like, that's just, you got, I don't want to say I feel for them because they've had really, really bad runs and everybody hates the Leafs and I'm with them. Like, I don't like the Leafs. But, man, they had so many talented players, and like you said, Brad Treliving kind of just squandered all of that. He just threw it all away. So
ruined the core four.
I feel for Leafs fans. I hope for the best. Realistically, who could they bring in as GM? Do you know? Do you have any idea? There's nobody really.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I haven't really been thinking about it.
Nashville's, but I think he's kind of retiring.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Nashville GM.
Yeah. What's his name? He's going to be interviewed for the Jets position.
Barry Trotz?
Yeah, Trotz.
Yeah, Trotz. Yeah. Could be him, I guess.
Maybe Pete DeBoer wants to go into a GM position.
It's possible.
Or Bruce Cassidy. It has to. They must have already found a guy for it.
I mean, you think, right? I mean, there's no pressure on them right now. Like, they have time to do it. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking of, like, some assistant GMs that are currently in, positions that could.
Dubas's assistant.
Dubas's assistant. That would be funny.
What's his name?
I don't know.
He played for the Leafs. Spezza. Jason Spezza.
Imagine Spezza goes into the GM position of the Leafs. That would be a homecoming moment. Oh boy,
dude, that would be so funny.
Or like or I don't know. I think Haley Wickenheiser is she the assistant GM right now somewhere? I feel like she is.
Would she be the first female GM?
I want to say she would be. Which is a bold move. She's a physician actually currently.
I mean, I couldn't care less about.
Oh no, she is the assistant general manager for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So would she maybe just move up and take take Treliving's position?
We'll find out. I have a feeling we're gonna see something tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be massive. I kind of hope to see that Wickenheiser move up. I feel like that would just make so many waves in the NHL, like
Right.
of the first ever female GM, and it being Wickenheiser and the Leafs.
Yeah.
Holy, that would be crazy.
Where was she Olympian or?
Yeah, she's probably the best Canadian, well, behind Poulin, the most influential Canadian women's hockey player in history. So,
hey,
that'd be cool.
We'll find out, I guess.
We will find out. Wow. Breaking news in Toronto. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it?
The league in this has been a bit of a silly season.
It has been a silly season all over. Okay. Maybe let's move back into our Edmonton Oilers conversation after that bit of a rabbit trail due to that.
Yeah.
So now we kind of talked about we talked about Knobloch a little bit in there. But looking at their potential round one matchups, it'd be either, at this point, it looks like it's either Utah or Vegas. Obviously, LA could make a push, but it's likely going to be either Utah or Vegas.
Yeah.
Which matchup do you think is more beneficial for the Oilers?
Utah.
You think Utah? I would disagree, to be honest with you.
Do you think? Well, if they can beat Vegas round one, they're most likely going to play Ducks round two.
Yeah, Ducks.
I think I'd go that route. I'm assuming that's kind of the similar way you're thinking. But
what I'm thinking at is, like, Utah is new, they're young, and they have a solid team. Vegas is, like, we just kind of talked about them. I think that this coaching change isn't going to change anything. Like we said,
it's not.
I don't really fear them if it was a round two matchup. And so I think the Oilers get them out of the way early, and they don't really have to, like the Ducks and Utah, I don't think they have the playoff experience to really match the Oilers, in my opinion. But, either way, they're going to have to go through somebody in round one. Doesn't really matter. They have to win.
Yeah.
And then I kind of had another in our little podcast notes here. Can the Oilers make another deep playoff push?
100%
We kind of touched on that a little bit. I agree. I think they can. The
Like,
last 9 games.
Again, they'll be in the round. I feel like a guaranteed round three. Like I'd almost put money on it.
Yeah. Even with how they're playing, like McDavid and Draisaitl, two of the top 4 playoff performers in history.
They'll be in round three.
Yeah, they will be. And Bouchard is like the most clutch player in the league. The last 9 games, and this is kind of where it all hinges on. The last 9 games, Ingram has a 5-2-1 record, a save percentage of .897, and a goals against average of 2.74. In the last 3 games, he's made a lot of key saves, and he's been playing really, really well.
Yeah.
So I think goaltending is going to matter. Ingram, if they get that .897 and a goals against average of below 3, or like kind of a 2.7 area, that's all they need. That's really all they need. They don't need that all-star goalie like they've done it with Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard, right?
It would be nice if they had like an anchor in net where they can, like, hey, if we mess up, we know we got a guy who can bail us out.
Which I think Ingram can be that guy.
Yeah. But the way he's been playing, definitely.
Oh, for sure. Like how he played against the Ducks, he was phenomenal. And then against Utah as well and Vegas, he was really, really good. No, he didn't play against Vegas. Who played? Jari played one of those 3 games. Now I can't remember which one he played. But regardless, and if Jari can kind of back him up, I think that's something that is notable. But, Murphy and Dickinson also have looked like they've kind of finally fit in, stabilized the team defensively a little bit. Murphy, I'm hoping, is kind of like the Ekholm or kind of how Ekholm was to Bouchard for Darnell Nurse. That pairing has been really solid. Say they make it out of the Pacific. Do they have, McDavid and Draisaitl, do they have the energy to take them past Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota? One of those teams, I don't. Unlikely. They could. Unlikely, probably, but.
Yeah, that's why I say their ceiling's a 3rd round.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. I think they could still make moves, but that's just the bias speaking.
Yeah,
so maybe I should say 3rd round.
Again, like playoffs is a whole different season. I can set my bracket and it'll be completely undone in the round 1.
Yeah.
But.
So, all right. I think that about wraps it up for for the Western Canadian hockey teams. We have started this tradition the last 2 podcasts where we quiz each other.
Great.
So the first time I created a quiz for Jordan, ranking the top 15 Canadian sporting moments. And then he created a quiz for me all about the Edmonton Oilers history. Okay. So I have now created a Winnipeg Jets history. Now, this will encompass both the 2.0 and a few questions about the about some notable players and moments from the original Jets. Now, these should be like there's a good I shouldn't say good chance. There's a chance that you know each one of these. I didn't want to just give you all of them.
No, I know.
Right?
I didn't do that to you.
But I made sure that I put some in here that you would like have a chance at knowing.
All right.
So are we ready to get started?
Let's do it. Question 1.
Question 1. When did the Winnipeg Jets make the playoffs for the first time after the relocation from Atlanta?
Oh, no.
So this is Jets 2.0.
Because it was a long time.
When was it? Well, first off, when was their first season? This isn't the question.
Well, their first season was 2011.
Right. Okay.
They didn't make it 2011. They didn't make it 2012. They didn't make it 13. They didn't make it 14. It's 14 or 15 because they went a year without, but then 17, 18 they made it to the Western Conference Final. I'm gonna say 15.
So you're saying 15, 16 or 14, 15?
14, 15.
Dang it, you got it right. That's one
Sweet.
point. Yeah.
Sweet.
The Jets made the playoffs for the first time in 2014.
Because I knew it couldn't be 15, 16, and it couldn't be 16, 17.
Yes.
Because then they went 17, 18, they just took off.
Yeah, I'd agree. That is, yeah. So I'll just make a little note here. Okay. Second question. Now it gets a little more interesting.
Gosh.
Who scored the Jets 2.0 first ever overtime game winner? First ever overtime game winner.
Ever?
It was on December 29th, 2011 versus the Los Angeles Kings. Who scored it? Took them a little while.
It's going to be someone random like Enstrom.
Just take a guess.
Brian Little.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Evander Kane.
Oh my word.
I figured you might get that one. But once you said it was gonna be somebody random, I was like, that's not possible. All right. So he's got one and one.
Tim Stapleton.
Tim Stapleton. Yeah. No.
One's good.
Question 3. Who holds the Jets record for worst single season plus minus?
Oh.
And I'm talking 2.0.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I know Patrick Kane had a really bad. Patrick Laine had a really bad season.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna give you the season, but I'll tell you the season after and what it was.
Okay.
Stuff. Just gotta go with your gut.
Yeah, I know. My gut's saying Laine.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
You're correct. It's Patrick
Laine. It was Laine.
He had a minus 24 in 2018 to 19.
Yeah, I knew it was a bad.
It was close. Second place had a minus 23. I forget what his name is because he's kind of a nobody, but he had a minus 23. But Laine had a minus 24. Yeah. So you have
2 points.
You're doing well so far. You're doing well. You got 2 points out of 3 questions. Question 4. Who holds the Jets record for best single season plus minus?
Best single season plus minus?
In Jets 2.0 history.
2.0 history.
Yeah.
I feel like Shice or Connor is a pretty safe answer.
Okay.
It could be Wheeler.
Do you want me to? I'm not going to give any hints.
No, I don't need hints. I didn't give you hints. Shice, Wheeler, or Connor. Who else? Little was good. It could be defenseman too.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Blake Wheeler.
Blake Wheeler? No.
Who was it?
Dylan DeMello.
Dylan DeMello?
He was a plus 46 in 2023 and 2024. And it wasn't particularly close. Josh Morrissey was second. He was like a plus 32. So it was not close. I was surprised by that. But it's Dylan DeMello. So
dang, I would have never thought.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it could have been Bufflin.
Yeah, maybe. But that's so early on. Like, they weren't good those years, right? They were kind of only good the last couple years.
It took them a while.
Oh, incorrect. I don't know what I said. I wrote correct down. All right. Number 5. Who scored the first playoff goal in Jets 2.0 history?
Oh, no, I remember this goal, too.
This had been in 2014, 2015.
Yeah. I want to say it was Blake Wheeler.
It was not Blake Wheeler.
Was it Brian Little?
It was not Brian Little. Lee Stempniak.
Stempniak?
Yeah.
Oh, my. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
It's been a while.
Wow.
He scored the first ever playoff goal in Jets 2.0 history. I don't know if it was a good one. I didn't watch it, but...
I think it was just from the point.
Probably. Is he a defender? I don't think so. He's a forward. But regardless, yeah, he was the first
I just
one.
remember that place exploded.
Oh, yeah.
I guess no. It would have been actually in Anaheim that they
How
scored
do you
first.
remember this? I guess I would remember it.
Well,
if
because
he's
they
Oilers,
snuck
but
in.
Yeah.
So they would have been versing Anaheim.
That's right.
And then they, yeah. I was thinking at home. I would have never guessed Stempniak no matter what. But
yeah. Fair enough.
I was thinking at home. I think it was at home. I think it was actually Blake Wheeler.
Probably. Yeah.
So in that part, yeah, I probably was right.
Fair enough. All right, number 6. This one's a little tougher. How many Jets have scored hat tricks in 2.0 history?
Brother.
So after their relocation, how many Jets have scored hat tricks?
Shifes has.
Okay, there's one. At least one.
Laine has.
These are players, so not amount of times, just amount of players. So like Patrick Laine has 8.
So that counts as that's
one.
Yeah, so Shifes, Laine, Wheeler, Perreault has one.
Okay. So you have I'm not going to give you. I kind of just nodded
I know.
when you said that.
Oh yeah,
so
Kyle Connor has one.
Okay.
Trying to think of other standout guys. It's gonna be someone random, like Nick Antropov. Like even Bufflin might have one. Who knows? I'm gonna say 7.
7. Say your final answer.
So yeah,
14.
What?
I can name them.
Yeah.
Brian Little,
Oh frick!
Matthew Perreault, Nikolai Ehlers, Mark Scheifele, Patrick Laine, Blake Wheeler, and now this is where it just gets random. Brandon Tanev, Jack Roslovic,
What?
Kyle Connor, Andrew Kopp,
What? He had a hat trick?
Nino Niederreiter, Sean Monahan, Gabe Velarde.
I was at the game. I was at that game.
Yeah, so Sean Monahan, Gabe Velarde, and Cole.
Yeah, I was at that game in Calgary.
And you forgot the Fets. You forgot Fets, dude.
Frick. That sucks. Oh, that makes me. I see why you got so fired up.
Yeah, it's.
See, the funny thing about the Perreault goal is that at the time, if a player got 5 goals,
I remember watching that game.
the person got $1 million or something like that.
Yeah,
and then he
skill testing question, but yeah.
And then he passed it on an open net.
Yep. That was and he after the game he like apologized because he felt so bad.
That's hilarious. That was good.
This one I guarantee you get correct. Who scored the first regular season goal in Jets 2.0 history?
Dang it.
What?
Was it Brian Little?
Is that your answer?
Shoot. I don't remember. I genuinely don't
Is
remember.
Brian Little your answer?
Yeah. Oh, crud.
I could be playing mind games right now. You never know.
I know you could be. I think every answer is like, it could have been Brian Little. Yeah, I'll go Brian Little.
No, Nikolai Antropov. You said his name 4 times.
Oh, frick!
You said, like, as soon as you started saying this, like, oh, he's definitely looked up this question because you said it like 3 or 4 times.
I knew. Yeah, I was against the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh my gosh, that's
Lost,
crazy.
Actually.
You said it even before the podcast. You said Nick Antropov, and like, I was like, dang it, he's got that question. But no, okay. That's interesting. All right. Well, Brian Little's not a bad guess, though. I think he was like 3rd or something. But anyways, all right, question 8. This one's tougher. The Jets logo features a jet hovering over a red maple leaf. This is a nod to what organization? Because you asked me some art question last time, so I included this one.
Like organization in Winnipeg?
Just what
Or
organization?
or hockey organization?
Not a hockey organization. Just what organization is this a nod to?
Isn't it the RAF?
Yeah. The Royal Canadian Air Force.
Yeah.
So you got that one correct.
Sweet.
So good answer.
Yeah, that one I knew.
Good answer. So yeah,
I thought
it's
you
a
were
nod
gonna say,
to the
what's
Royal
the
Canadian.
hex code of the color red?
No. It is a nod to the Royal Canadian Air Force. All right, this one you might get. I think you.
I guess it'd be
should.
the RCAF technically.
RCAF, whatever. I got what you meant.
Yeah.
Number 9. Who is the first coach of the Winnipeg Jets 2.0?
Claude Noel.
You got it. Yeah. All right. Figured you had that one in the bag. Now, who is the 3rd scorer in the 2nd season of the original? No, I'm kidding. No. Question 10. Who is the leading scorer for the original Winnipeg Jets? I'm just gonna write correct.
Like of all time?
Of all time for the
Teemu Selanne.
No.
No?
Dale Hawerchuk.
It was okay. Well,
Teemu Selanne actually wasn't even top 5. I don't think.
it was a 50-50 shot.
Dale Hawerchuk was cleared
he
by
played
like
longer.
100 points to second place. Then
Dang
there's
it.
some other people. Yeah,
Should've
I
had
don't
that
think
one.
Teemu Selanne was even in top 5.
I should have had that one.
I wrote correct down already, thinking that you'd get it correct. All right, incorrect. So, question 11. Known as the Golden Jet, who was the original Winnipeg Jets' first major signing as a part of the
Brett
WHL?
Hall.
Yeah, Brett.
Brett Hall? Bobby Hall.
Bobby Hall. Okay,
Yeah.
I kind of gave you a look. I should have
Fine.
well, I'll give it to you. Bobby Hall is correct. Yeah, he was the first
That was
major
crazy.
signing.
That was
There's
crazy.
like 1 or 2 other signings. He was kind of like the first one that was like, this guy's big. All right.
So that was their first year in the WHA, right?
That was their
Or was that their NHL season?
second year in WHA. I think they signed
Okay,
Bobby
yeah.
Hall. I could be wrong. All right, question 12. What year? And so I'm talking like what season, I guess. What season did the original Jets play their first season in the NHL? Or what year did they play their first season
76.
in the NHL?
In the NHL?
Yeah. It's got you thinking.
This
over
one
there.
stumped me, actually.
Got you thinking.
It's actually reading up on WHA stats.
Oh, yeah, I didn't really include much of those.
Dang it. Was it 77?
It was not 77. It was actually the same year as Edmonton.
71?
79.
Oh, that was my... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's tough. All right, 79-80 was the first original Jets season. All right.
Okay.
This one's you're probably not going to get. Who is the first ever draft pick in original Winnipeg Jets history?
Oh, frick.
No?
Kachuk?
Yeah, no. No. It was Jimmy Mann. So that was probably...
Oh, yeah, that was my
tough.
third guess.
So this one's a bit more of like a playing on the teams we like. How many times did the Jets, the original Jets, not talking about, they only played once in the 2.0, but so I'm not including. How many times did the Jets and Oilers meet in the playoffs during their original years?
That was like a rival.
They were a bit of a rival. So they were in the league together for what, 15 years?
So 79 to 99.
Okay, so like 20 years. So maybe, yeah. It was, I mean, it wasn't quite, 4 times in 4 years like Edmonton and LA, but...
I know there was a stretch where they played back-to-back because they couldn't beat Gretzky.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to say, my gut's telling me 5. But I'm going to go with 6.
You're going with 6.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to change your answer back? No, I'm kidding. It was 6. You're right.
Oh, really?
It was 6. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. 6. They played, and just bonus question. This isn't part of the thing. But how many times did the Jets win?
Was it 1? Really?
0.
Okay,
They
yeah.
went 0-6.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
And I have a little bonus question at the end about this as well.
Does that
but
double or nothing?
No.
Okay.
Just a little fun one. No, question 15, final question. What year did the Winnipeg whiteout tradition begin?
Oh, that was
If you tell me why, I'll give you the point.
Well, I know, like, why it started?
Yeah, like what prompted it to start? So it's either give me the year or the why.
Well, the why, like, I know it was they wanted to do something based on the Sea of Red. So they were like, they got into a marketing room and one guy said, hey, we should do, ask everyone to wear white. Because, yeah, they'd make fun of our blizzards and stuff. So they started to wear white. In the first game, someone brought a big sign that said the white noise. I don't know if this is why, but this is like, it was a long...
No, you got it. I had it written down. In the Smith Division semifinals, Calgary had the Sea of Red as their kind of thing. And so the Jets just simply wanted to kind of counter
I'm
that
so
with
lucky I
the
watched that
whiteout.
documentary today.
So I'll give it to you. I had it in brackets here as like a kind of like a secondary answer. It was in 1987. They played each other in the Smith Division
Really?
semifinals. Yeah,
Oh,
1987. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. So that's 7.
That's not bad.
Almost 50%.
That's
that
really good.
Puts you into the lead.
I have 10 now.
You have 10. I have 4.
Yeah.
Well, technically, we had a bit of a mishap. Had to re-record something, and I had like 7 in that one. But no, I'm kidding. I have 4. But so you're up by 6 right now. So I need to make a bit of a push.
But by
time.
next week,
We'll see.
What do I do next week?
We'll have to figure it out.
History of the California Golden Seals.
California Golden Seals. All right. Bonus question, just for fun. How many playoff wins, this is games, did the Jets have in the original era versus Edmonton? In these 6 playoff series, how many wins did they get?
I don't know. 15, 16?
4. They went 4-22.
That is awful.
It is awful. There had one series where they pushed it to Game 7. So that means 3 of their wins came in one series.
So it means that we won once again, but they got swept every other time.
Yeah. So
Good
the
job,
Oilers,
Jets.
The Jets had a 3-1 series lead as well.
They blew it.
And so I have this little write-up here. So during Edmonton's 5 playoff runs that ended with the Stanley Cup championship, so 84, 85, 87, 88, 90, the Oilers faced elimination just 5 times. 3 of them came in this series. They faced elimination 5 times. That means there's only 5 individual games where they could have been eliminated.
Thanks for making the Jets look good.
You're welcome, yeah. And 3 of them came in this series. So after years, and then in brackets it says, and years of postseason struggles against their Edmonton tormentors, the Jets won 3 of their first 4 games and could have swept the series were it not for the Oilers rallying to win Game 2, 3-2 in overtime after starting the period down 2-0.
Wow. Talk about a choke.
Yeah. And then Game 4, Jets won 4-3 in OT, so that was to put Edmonton on the brink. Things got even more nerve-wracking for the Oilers fans back at Northlands Coliseum for Game 5, where the home team fell behind 3-1. But then they ended up coming back and tied it up in the second, and then Messier made them win 4-3. The Oilers also won 4-3 in Game 6, another wild affair that saw the Oilers take a 3-0 first-period lead and choke, just barely winning 4-3. And I think Game 7 was a bit more of a bit of, not a wash, but it was a bit more, less of a competitive one. But anyways,
that's crazy.
I just hit my funny bone so hard.
That's a good way to wrap up.
That's a good way to wrap up. So yeah, if we're keeping track here, that is 10-4 for Jordan in these quizzes. All right. Well, I think that's, I don't think we have anything else that we really need to talk about.
I think that's all. It's a big, it turned into a big day.
Treliving getting fired mid-podcast. Just lucky that I looked at my phone right as the
and I have Do Not Disturb on, so I would have never seen it.
I do too, but I just saw turned my notification.
That's insane.
Anyways, that's crazy. So any more information will kind of come out of, or if we learn anything more about kind of who's taking Brad Treliving's spot, we will for sure post it to our socials, so you can look there if information hasn't already come out. And so that will do it for episode 5 of the Shift Report podcast. If you enjoyed listening and you got this far, please feel free to leave a like. Please feel free to leave a 5-star rating on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Leave a like on YouTube. And if there's anything you'd like us to talk about, whether it be with the Western Canadian NHL hockey landscape or the NHL in general, or really anything sports related, we're kind of open to that. Let us know, comment down below, and we might bring that up as a discussion topic in the next podcast. So if you want to hear more of this, again, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. We post content daily, whether it's like little snippets, little highlights here or there, just funny moments from the week. We post this podcast every Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And so if you want to listen to us next week, you can find us at that time as well. So without further ado, that's how we're going to wrap this guy up. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.